Hello, my name is Natalie Driver-Womack, and I'm an immigration attorney, and I specialize in family-based petitions as well as removal defense. Now, there's big news in the immigration world, so I'd like for you to take a walk with me as I provide information regarding the new policy change as well as the changes that are affecting the marriage-based green card application. Now, with all my videos, I like to provide you some structure to kind of like help guide the conversation. So I'm going to provide for you the ABCs of the information that I think that you need to know. So let's start off with the A, the awareness of the new policy, B, the background of the policy, and C, the complications as a result of this policy. D is the difference between the past and the present, and E is get tips and guides that I have with regards to effectively applying. So let's start with the A, the awareness. So the awareness is that as of August 1st, 2025, applying for a family-based green card no longer provides a safe zone from being deported from the United States. So let's get the background. So the background is that you've met someone, you've fallen in love, you would like for them to stay here, you want to get married, but they are not a U.S. citizen. So you marry them anyway. So how do you get them to stay? What you would do is you would apply with a petition for alien relative, which is the I-130. With that I-130, it would be followed by an I-485. Here you would be telling the government, I've met someone, I've fallen in love, our marriage is valid, please allow them status, being a lawful permanent resident, eventually a naturalized citizen. However, the result is that if USCIS, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, deems this application as not being valid or being approved, you are now going to be sent a notice to appear, and that notice to appear puts your loved one in immigration court immediately. So our complications and differences kind of roll together here. Now, this new date, it applies to both the new and pending family-based cases. So approval of your I-130 does not qualify as legal status or immunity from deportation. USCIS now deny cases outright without first providing you with an RFE, which is a request for additional evidence, or a notice of an intent to deny. If USCIS denies, you will be provided what we discussed earlier is a notice to appear, which is an NTA, which means that you're in immigration court. There was a February 2025 memo that alluded to this fact. However, as of August 1st, 2025, this is a double down of that policy. So this is impacting thousands of families. They felt as though the application provided them a safe place. However, it is now a place of vulnerability. Undocumented spouses and those who've entered without inspections or applications with past immigration violations, you're now concerned. And now the individuals can find themselves in immigration court without even having their case fully vetted. So this means that there would be delays, uncertainty, and sometimes even fear. Now, what to expect? How do you prepare and make sure that you are applying effectively? The first thing is to submit a strong package. Show that you have a valid marriage through photos, your joint accounts, you're living in the same location with your leases. Make sure that you're showing that you have a strong, solid marriage. Stay vigilant with your application. Make sure that you're looking at your mail, you're looking at your email, your physical mail, and always don't ignore any information and notifications that you receive from the government. And also, one of the biggest things is to seek professional help. This is a time where it's important where your packages are very strong and sound. A solid immigration attorney will be able to help you. Now, here's some of my biggest takeaways from this new change. Is filing a family-based petitioning, there's no longer protections that you have from removal. The best defense is being prepared. This is someone that you love, so make sure you consult with a qualified immigration attorney before you file. Share this video with others to stay informed, and remember, information is power in this new immigration landscape.